everybody, we are back. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, sorry about that, but now I'm back. So first thing I'm gonna do is battle this trainer. Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. Yeah, it is, except they kind of fade after like 2 seconds. You think this guy would get tired? Like, running in sand is not easy, but he's just like running around in circles for the entire game. Never stops. Kids have so much energy. Alright, so he was a fairly easy takedown. And by fairly, I mean very, and I should be using Ralt, so switch over to him. Alright, first battle for Ralt, and we're not actually going to do anything with him because I don't remember what he knows right now. Yeah, Growl is it. He only knows Growl, which is really stupid, but I'm going to send Torchic back in, and this way, for those of you who don't know, if a Pokemon is in a battle at all, even if it's for as briefly as Ralts just was, they get experience. Like, they get half the experience of taking out the Pokemon that you take down. So it's a good way to level them up. Just put them as the leader of your party so they go out first, and then pull them back and send in a stronger one. And I should mention that move that he just used, Bide. The move is actually very dangerous unless you have like a super effective move on their Pokemon, because it will store up energy for 2 turns, and all the damage you put on it, it will pay you back all the damage you put in it in those 2 turns. It will pay you back double in. So you want to be really careful when attacking it, something that's used Bide. But if you don't attack it at all, if you don't put any damage on it, the move will completely fail. So yeah, it's an interesting move. So let's fight this dude. Magical quality to it. I bet anything this guy has a Magikarp. Shame. Oh, I don't know. Magikarp. This is actually a useless Pokemon. All it knows is Splash. And there it is. It does a whole lot of nothing. Like, literally, this Pokemon cannot do anything until it evolves. Well, no, that's not true. It does learn Tackle at level 15, but just getting it there is so annoying. It takes so long to train this thing just because it can't do any kind of moves or attacks or anything other than Tackle. Oh, cool. Critical hit. Nice. I don't remember if I've explained it before, but the critical hits are basically, they do half damage. They got like a 1 in 4 chance of getting a critical hit every time or something like that. I don't know. But let's talk to is this guy trainer? No, he's not. He wonders what it's like at the bottom of the sea. Well, buddy, I will come back to one day and tell you. No, I actually won't tell you because I can't decide what I want to tell you. Whatever. Sailor, Sea, Briny, right? Fear, that kind of stuff. I'm gonna grab these berries really quick, and I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, so I just saved 15 seconds of your life, so you're welcome. Now, this girl, in Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby, I don't know why, but I always remember that in this girl's spot, instead of her, was a kid named Rich Boy Winston. I don't know why, but I always remember that kid's name. I will never forget. Anyway, he must have been fated to meet. Okay. Maybe I got a date. Alright, let's do this, Lady Cindy. She's just not quite as memorable as that Rich Boy Winston. I don't know why I don't remember them, but I do. I know, it's rather strange. So this shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, Growl. Well, it's too bad that I'm using a special attacking move, isn't it? Oh, that sucks to be you. Oh, hey, it actually survived it. That's surprising. No matter, we'll just take one more. Oh, really? Really? Full? How does she get her hands on a full restore? Like, literally, you can't even get a full restore until, like, after the 8th gym. Well, no, it's not that long, but you get the idea. You can't even get a full... Oops. Sorry about that, my emulator had a little bit of lagging. But you seriously can't get a full restore until, like, maybe the 5th or 6th gyms. Like, whatever. That's just cheating. She's a hacker. I got her. This girl's hacking full restores into her game. Yep. I'm gonna look around in this grass. If there's anything new there that I don't think I've come across before, I'll show it to you. If not, I'll just cut back to right here. So, see you in a second. Oh, hey guys, here's a new Pokemon. This is a Meryl. Decent water type, nothing special. It evolves into a Azumarill. I think that's out of happiness, though that might have been from Azurill to Meryl. Either way, it's a decent water Pokemon. Like I said, nothing too special. If you want to add it to your team, you know, more power to you. But it's not for me, so I'm just gonna let it go. All right. There was nothing too special in there other than that Meryl. Nothing new. I looked around for this one specific one that I will put a picture of right here. This is a Tailo. And I believe you can find it in this grass. If not, you can find it just a little bit earlier on. It's a flying type. Nothing too special again, but it evolves into Swallow, which is decent, so. Again, not for me. I'll probably find another better flying type later on. But, let's look around in this grass a little bit, see if we can find a wild one. A new wild Pokemon. Yeah, well, let's just, continue on, and I'll show you any new Pokemon that come along the way. But, this guy is a bug catcher, and they are incredibly annoying. Especially if you're going to do the switch out method to level up one of your lower level Pokemon like I'm about to. I'll just show you the very end of each one so you can see what Pokemon he has. I think they're like all Wurmples or something like that. Nothing too special, but they usually have like full teams of bug Pokemon, so. Anyway, I'll just show you what he has as they faint. I have all these Pokemon, but I couldn't win. Wow, that's unfortunate. Maybe, if you took time to train them, or, you know, evolve them, or use something other than bug types, maybe you could win. Not against me, but against somebody, I'm sure. So anyway, but yeah, his Pokemon were all like level 3, so I didn't even bother to switch Ralts in and out, because it really wasn't worth it. But yeah, this is why you use Repels, because there are so many wild Pokemon in these forests and stuff. I'm not going to use any right now because there are some new ones in here, including like a really rare grass type called Shroomish that I might be adding to my party actually. So yeah, that's why you buy Repels, but I'm going to not use one for you guys. So. Alright, so this guy up here is a funny little guy. Let's go talk to him. Looking, not one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? And if I don't find one in this video, in this recording again, like I did with Tailo, I'll put him up on screen, but yeah, so this guy's looking for a Shroomish. I really love that Pokemon. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You Devon researcher, hand over those papers. Who is this guy? He's got like the fancy getup on, like not fancy, but they kinda... He looks like a prisoner or something, like just broke out and tied a bandana on his head, and bam, you're a badass, but Aye! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. Huh? What are you going to do? Or what do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. I'm truly terrified. That is a cool symbol, though, gotta admit. It's kind of a cool symbol. Yeah, seriously, this guy's shirt makes him look like he just broke out of prison or something. I don't know. So, Poochyena. Again, nothing too threatening. You're going to be dealing with these guys a lot over the game, and they basically use the same Pokemon all the time. But yeah, so these guys are basically your Team Aqua or Team Magma. I'm sorry, your Team Rocket of the earlier games. There are two of these teams, as I started to say both of the names, Team Aqua and Team Magma. And there's not much of a difference between the two teams except for what they say, and like they use one different Pokemon each, something like that. Oh, cool. Well, it's learned Confusion. It's forced real attack, so now we can actually use it in battle if we want to. No, I'm not kidding you. And yes, I am tough. Thank you. Give me your money, thief. Grr, you've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. Watch out, we got a badass over here. And hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Well, thank you for telling me about your top-secret plans in Rustboro. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important research papers. I know, I'll give you a great ball as my thanks. So awesome. These great balls are pretty cool. I think now you can actually buy them in the Pokemon Marts, but basically they're a little bit better than a Pokeball, better catch rate, you know. There are balls better than that, but for now, those are the best. Didn't that Team Aqua thug say they were after something in Rustboro too? Actually, yes, they did. Oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Why did I say that with a British accent? I don't know. Oh. Alright, so this guy up here is another bug catcher trainer. I'll probably just skip most of this, except for maybe I'll show the first battle, or the first Pokemon I take down, just because it'll be Waltz's first battle with Confusion. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Oh, Ninkata, that's a new one. This is a bug type, even though it looks more like a grass type, I think it does anyway. But yeah, this is a bug type. It can evolve into two different types of Pokemon, if I remember correctly. One of them is a Shedinja, and one of them is a Ninjask. Both are pretty rare, or at least the Ninjask is. They're not commonly seen. Neither are too good, really. I think the Shedinja is like the fastest Pokemon in the game. But yeah, so this is just a weird little thing. I don't know. Apparently, it makes a good HM slave if you want to teach it all your HM moves. But other than that, I don't think there's a lot of many uses for it. Oh, cool. Could I call it? Cool. So yeah, that was Waltz's first battle with a real move. Got a good fight for itself then. Awesome. I can't be popular if I lose. No, you really can't. So, oh yeah, there's an item up here. It's an Adler. Basically, it restores some of your power points to your moves if you run low. So yeah, make sure you grab that. Alright, well I tried to find a Schumish to catch in these grass, but I couldn't find any, so I'm probably going to come back and look for one until I find it and catch it off screen. Because yeah, I do want. I am going to end up adding that to my party, but anyway, for now let's just continue up here, and I will cut this out as I grab these berries. Alright, so don't you guys just love it when I save you your lifetime? I don't know. But anyway, so there's a little secret area up here. I think you can also catch Talo in here, and if I find one, I'll try to catch it. But there's a little item up here, so that's the main thing of interest, really. That's a potion. Nothing too special. Yeah, you can find little items in these spots here like this, like empty spots sometimes you can. Like in that one right there, obviously there's a Pokeball. I don't think there's anything else in any of these others. There's only like one item per area, but I'll check anyway. Oh, maybe not. There's a Super Potion. First Super Potion of the game. That'll heal your Pokemon's health by 50 points instead of 20. So yeah, that's always a cool item to have. Ah, here is a Talo. So yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to catch this thing. Talo is not fabulous, but it does evolve into a pretty decent flying type Swallow. No, you know what? There's actually a flying type that I want to catch later on in the game. That's, I think, a lot better, so I'm actually going to let this one go. Let's see, awesome. I would definitely recommend getting a flying type on your team, always. And I'll show you why later on in the game, like quite a bit later, but yeah, so. If you talk to this lady right here, and you kind of listen to the stuff that she wants to say about berries and, you know, all that kind of bullcrap, and flowers and stuff, well, maybe not. One of these girls, I think it's this one actually. Yeah, this one gives you a whale mopale. And it's not, like, essential or anything to completing the game or, you know, even planting or using berries, but it'll basically make your berries grow faster and better and all kinds of stuff like that, so yeah, it's all good. And there's a guy here to battle. Oh sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. What one has to do with the other, I have absolutely no clue, but let's go. Hey! Okay, so they didn't get rid of Rich Boy Winston, they just moved him. See, in the other game, he was where that last Cindy person was. Awesome, Winston. You were like one of my first ever training battles. It's cool to see you again. And wow, well, that almost killed me. So, you have to switch back out to Torchic. Alright. Ember. Your fur catches on fire, and you burn up, and you kind of die. Sorry, man. That's what you call a bad day, but... Why couldn't I win? Well, maybe because you only have one Pokemon, and it sucks. But he pays you a lot of money. He pays you 1,400 Pokédollars, so that's cool. And here's another one. Should I, or shouldn't I? The age-old question of sex. Okay, sure, I will battle. There, I thought she was talking about something else. Lotad, alright. The water and grass type. The incredibly unusual typing. I'll switch back out because, again, Ralts has like no health. And that sucks because now... Well, I can try Ember, I guess. I don't think it's going to be very effective, but maybe it will. But yeah, the water and grass type, they kind of... I mean, fire is obviously not very effective against water, but it is very effective against... It's super effective against grass, so I guess they kind of like neutralize each other. Sometimes two effects will neutralize each other, sometimes two won't. It's kind of weird, but... Yeah, so, here is the... No, I'm not going to switch. Here is the Pokemon I wanted to catch and add to my team, a Shroomish. Now these little bastards are really annoying. They will stun you, they'll paralyze you with Stun Spore, then they'll Leech Seed you, which drains health from you and gives it to them every single turn. And then they'll start using Absorb, which basically does the same thing as Leech Seed, except you have to do it manually every time. But yeah, basically they'll just gain health while you lose it, and you'll be paralyzed the entire thing. So, I'm gonna heal up really quick before I talk to these girls, because this is, well, it's in a second. This, as a matter of interest, in Sapphire and Ruby, is the first ever in any of the games, double battle. So it's kinda cool. And it is technically in this one the first one ever, since they're basically the same game, but this game was made after Emerald, Sapphire and Ruby, so basically, in those, they were actually the first ones ever. We're twins, so we battle Pokemon together. What, you can't deal with a little sibling rivalry or something? I don't know. Alright, Seedot and Lotad. Not a bad pairing, actually. They'll kind of cover each other's weaknesses pretty well. I will Confusify Lotad and use Ember on Seedot. And that should get Lotad down about maybe halfway, and it obviously took out Seedot, so... And then Torchic can just mop up after Ralts' Confusion. Maybe more, well, not halfway, but, oh geez, I didn't realize that, Astonish was super effective. I'm not sure how, but, I don't know. I'm not sure what type Astonish is, so. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that finished it off, so. Alright, Ralts is getting more powerful. Which is pretty awesome. We battled together, but we both lost. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, so continuing on. I am actually, I'll come back and battle this guy in the next part, but I've already gone longer than I'd like to, so I'm going to call this part right here, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you have, and subscribe if you aren't already, and until next time, good day.